Okay, so operations with radicals. Today we're just doing adding and subtracting, okay? And there are a few rules. So we have a radical and it looks like this, okay? This is the index, okay? And this is the number underneath. Here is the rule, okay? In order to add or subtract them, okay, the number, well, the index and the number underneath the radical need to be the same. Okay? If they are, okay? So if they are, then add the outside, keep the inside. Okay? So, the index, okay, they both need to be either like a 2, so it would have to look something like this, okay? It'd have to be, you cannot add these, okay? Square root of 3 and square root of 2. They both either need to be a 3 or they both need to be a 2, okay? If they both are a 2, okay, the index also needs to be the same. I can't have one with a 2 here and one with a 3 here, okay? That's not allowed. They both have to be a baby 2 on the outside for the index, or both nothing, or both a 3, okay? You can have a different number here, though, okay? You can have a 2 and a 3 here. That's totally fine, okay, for the outsides. But the insides and the indexes need to be the same in order for you to add or subtract them, okay? So, let's look at number 1. What are the indexes the same? Yeah, they both are nothing, okay, and or what? 2, okay? Are they underneath the radicals the same?
Yeah.
Yes, so that means we can add together the outside. And if there's no number on the outside, what is it? Huh? Okay, this is a 2, but we're talking about the coefficient, the big number. A 1, okay? So it's a 1 here and a 1 here. Okay, so, then we can go ahead and add the outsides. So 1 plus 1, 2, and keep the inside, which is the square root of 5. Okay, now, don't go crazy because the rules change the further we get in this sheet. They don't change, but you have to do a couple extra things. Okay, look at 3. Are the indexes the same? Yes. Are the underneaths the same? So then we can add the outside. So 1 and 1. It's going to be 2 square root of 6. Okay, now, unless your number, you always need to check. Obviously, I know from doing this, 2, 3, 5, 7 cannot be reduced. But if it's any other number, you need to see if that radical can be simplified. So in this case, the 6, we can check for the simplification. So what are some factors of 6? 2 and 3. Okay, can that go any further? No. Can anyone go? No, so this is the fully simplified version of this radical, okay? So you definitely need to be checking those insides to see if they can reduce any further, okay? Look at 5. Are our indexes the same? Yes, okay, is our underneath the same? Yes, so we can add the outside. What is negative 1 minus 1? Negative 2. Square root of 5. Okay, can that radical be reduced? No. Okay, 5 is as far as it goes. Okay. Look at 7. Are indexes the same? Yeah, what are they? 2. Okay, remember, when we're talking index, we're talking this little baby number. Okay, so it's a 2. Okay, are underneath the same?
Yeah.
Yes, they're both a 3. Okay, this is the same as this. Okay, so you can put together the outside. So what is negative 2 minus 3? Negative 5 square root 3. Okay, flip it over. I know you want to work on the front, but flip it over. Okay, look at 9. So our stuff starts to change. We're making our way to the back. Okay. Our index is the same.
No. Yeah.
Yes, they are. Are underneath the same? No. So the way it stands right now, okay, we cannot add that radical together. Okay. However, the 12 can be reduced. Okay, that radical can be simplified. So what are some factors of 12?
3 and 4. Or 2.
2 and 6. Okay, and then 6, 2 and 3. Okay, so what is that radical going to become? 2 on the outside, 3 on the inside. Okay, so the 2's can go and the 3 cannot go. Okay, so the square root of 12, we have simplified that radical to 2 square root of 3. Can the square root of 3 be simplified?
No.
No. Okay, so we can drop down this plus sign and we can drop down this square root of 3. Okay, now look at it. Are the indexes the same? Huh? Yes, okay. Are underneath the same? Yeah, so that now we can go ahead and add the outside. So what is 2 plus 1? Because there's a 1 here. 3 square root of 3. Okay, look at 11. Our index is the same.
Yes.
Yes, okay, our underneath's the same.
No.
No. Okay, so we can reduce the 8 to 2, 4, 2, 2. What is the square root of 8 going to become?
2, 4, or 2,
2 square root of 2. Okay, and then we still got that plus sign, and we still got this square root of 2 here. Okay, now our numbers underneath the same.
Yeah.
Yeah, so we can add them, and it's going to be 3 square root 2. Okay, 13. I got square root of 28 plus a square root of 45. Our index is the same. Yes. Okay, our underneath the same. No, but they can be simplified. So 20 is what? What's some factors of 20? 2 and 10. 2 and 5. Okay, so what is this radical going to become? 2 square root of 5. Okay, plus, and then we got 45. What are some factors of 45? Huh? 5 and 9. 3 and 3. So what is that radical going to become? 3 on the outside, 5 on the inside. Okay, now our inside's the same.
Yeah.
Yes, so it's gonna, this is gonna become what? 5 square root of 5. Okay, and then we just did a 45. What does that radical become? What does the square root of 45 become?
5 or 35.
35. Okay, so 3 square root of 5. And this one is going to be plus 5. Square root of 5. Okay, so what is this going to become? 4 square root of 5. Okay, and then last but not least, okay, just put your pencil down for a second and look up here because I did not put it on the sheet, but it is on your bundle. Okay, so you do need to know what to do because I know some of you guys have just try to make some stuff happen when it doesn't. Okay, if, and I'm saying if we pretend that this is a 3, okay, our index is the same. No, so you cannot add these two radicals together. Even though it can be simplified, okay, we cannot add them together, okay? The same happens with this, okay? If this is a 3, and I'm going to pretend that it's the square root of 3, this can be simplified to 4, 2, 2, okay? So this radical is going to become 2 square root of 2 plus the square root of 3, okay? Are our insides the same? No. This is your answer then. You cannot simplify it any further. Okay, so if they give you a problem straight from the gate and it says square root of 2 plus square root of 2 with a 3 on the outside there, this is your answer. You're just going to circle the problem that they gave you. You can't combine this because this has This is a cubed root of 2, and this is a square root of 2. Okay, so don't try to force something and make it happen when it cannot happen. Okay? I realize some of these are the same on here. It's just for you to practice, okay? So still show your work, copy down, okay?